Good morning, passengers. This is Captain Bot 6000. Some people would rather dress like a flying rat and endanger children than just get therapy. Have a nice flight.
Hello and welcome to Piloting the Pilots, the podcast. My name is Erin. With me, as always, is my green hornet with red eyes. How are you doing today, honey?
Just great, awesome.
Buzzing around. Noise.
Noise. You got any cool facts about hornets?
No, they're mean.
Yeah, they are mean. Because they can keep stinging you, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're one of them that can keep stinging. Yeah.
Like wasps?
They can, yeah. Wasps are awful.
They do nothing for us.
No, them in yellow jackets.
Yeah.
And they can get
Yeah. He should have been called the green yellow jacket.
Nice. Just be a weird shade of green for all of his clothes.
Yeah. How's your week?
It's been interesting.
Yeah?
Wild ride.
Wild ride. Yeah. Well, we are back from our whitewater adventure.
Yes, that was awesome.
That was amazing.
Yeah. Our kids loved it, and they want to do the harder one, which Hunter's so young he can't do it.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
They have an age limit on it. They're like, no, you can only do this harder one if you're like 12 or older.
Yeah, so we got to wait a few years for that, but it was a lot of fun. Our kids liked it. Mm-hmm. Our guide's name was Dynamite.
Oh, my God.
And they all called him Dino or Dino.
And he had some glorious mutton chops.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
He was a
glorious mutton chops.
He was a card. And like, as I've said to people I've talked to about this trip, I was like, everybody who worked at this
whitewater rafting
adventure type place looked like the type of people you would expect to work at a whitewater rafting adventure place. Like every single person, like I'm like, wow, that is a stereotypical look.
Yeah.
And you guys all have it.
Yep. 100%.
But it was a great little trip that we took. The kids had fun.
I had fun. We have pictures of me in the front of the raft. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, guys, is because in one of the pictures, you can see all four of us. We're on this class 3 bump, right?
Yeah.
And I'm in front. I'm doing just fine. Second picture, and this is like a second later, there's just, I'm not there. There's just a wave.
It just looks like you exploded.
Yeah, it just looked like I exploded into water. You can't see me at all. It's just a wave. I didn't fall out.
No. Nobody fell out.
Nobody fell out. But it was really funny because, like, and then in the picture after that, I'm back.
Yeah.
But, like, for that one picture frame, I'm just gone.
Yeah, it was funny because the way we weren't really necessarily, I don't think, supposed to be in front. It was supposed to be you and Hunter and then me and Jake behind you. And then Hunter didn't have, I guess, the upper body strength really to row. So Dynamite asked me to replace Hunter so I could kind of help out that. So you and I ended up in the front of the boat.
Yeah.
And there was one time, I know, one of the first bigger rapids that we went on. Mm-hmm. And you're going down and you see this kind of wall of water. Yeah. And you're almost expecting to like ski jump.
Right.
Like you're going to go up, and, down and up. And instead, it's like hitting a wall of water. Yeah. And you and I just got smashed in the face.
Yeah, I swallowed so much river.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I better not have a parasite.
Yeah, I said to you afterwards, I was like, all I could think about were like those flesh-eating bacteria. And I'm like, I hope I don't have it.
Because this river goes right through downtown. Yeah. So it's not like it's out in the mountains.
Yeah.
So this could have, who knows what kind of human shit in it.
Dead bodies.
It's a river through a city.
Yeah.
Like, it's, Yeah. I mean, so far I haven't gotten anything weird. No infections. No parasites. I don't feel weird bloating.
We're like a week later and we're okay.
Yeah, so I should be fine. But man, I almost died drowning in this like wave.
Well, we had a good time. We ate some Cajun food and all that cool stuff. So
some real Cajun food.
Food. Found out our kids love beignets.
Well, duh.
Fried bread with sugar on top.
I mean,
who'd have thunk?
The alligator bites weren't very good, and I think it's because they used ground alligator rather than actual, like, meat of the alligator.
Yeah, every time I've had alligator in the past, it's always been like a calamari, onion ringy, chicken
kind of
tender
just like
kind of thing.
Fried
like tempura,
bite,
a tempura kind of fried thing.
Yeah.
And this was like almost like a meatball.
Yeah.
And I've never seen it like that.
And it was filled with a lot of rice, so I don't think you could even say it had alligator in it unless you mean like a little bit of a paste.
Yeah.
Maybe like an alligator paste.
It was like a paste almost. And I don't, it wasn't my favorite.
No, mine either. But the hush puppies were delicious.
Oh my God, those were the best hush puppies I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, love hush puppies.
But anyway, that was kind of our trip. It was a lot of fun. Saw a lot of animals.
Oh, yeah,
Learned a lot of history.
Yeah, this dude on this raft, since we're going through the city, was telling us all about the Civil War history.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We learned, this is fun. I told my mom this. I'll tell our listeners this. Like, we learned that if it wasn't for this battle that happened, we would not have Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Because the guy who invented Coca-Cola got a saber wound. So basically it was like after the Civil War had ended, but because they didn't have like lines of communication, they didn't know the war was over. And so they were still fighting. And this guy, John Pemberton, he was fighting, got a saber wound. And then he got all into like cocaine and laudanum or whatever it was. But he started mixing it with sugar and water. And then his fortunes didn't do too well. But then he ended up selling that formula to like what became the Coca-Cola company. So like had it not been for this battle that shouldn't have even been fought, we wouldn't have Coca-Cola today.
Oh, I'm sure we would have gotten it at some point.
Some point, someone would have done it.
Sugar and drugs, what could go wrong?
What if I mixed my heroin with pixie sticks? And you never know, that might be the next big invention, guys.
Cola sticks.
That's how Ozempic became a thing.
That's what Ozempic's made of. Just cocaine and sugar.
But yeah, what else is going on? Nothing really much. Our kids are in summer camp now. Got lots of work, you and I.
Oh yeah. I'm 9 covers behind, guys. I've never that far behind ever. 9 covers behind, but all of this is like intricate crap. So
yeah, it just takes time.
Takes time to make something awesome.
Exactly.
It does.
So anything else you want to bring up before we dive into the Green Hornet?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we watched the Green Hornet today, which is apparently there is an unaired pilot, but that's not what we saw today.
Okay.
We
saw another unaired pilot?
No, this is the aired pilot.
This is the aired pilot.
Yes.
Okay.
There was kind of like Star Trek, there was an unaired pilot that had a different Britt Reed.
Oh, okay. Now who's Britt Reed?
He's the Green Hornet.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I don't know much about the Green Hornet as a character.
Right.
I'm sure some of our listeners know way more than I do. Right. So I ended up a couple times during the episode doing like in a little bit of a rabbit hole trying to figure out who he was. And I guess he was a radio character rather than like a comic book character. I mean, I'm sure
when they did radio shows, it was him?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And the significance of that is that his father was... Well, in the movie with Seth Rogen, it was James Reed. I'm not sure if it was John Reed, I want to say. But what the point is, his father, who owned the Daily Sentinel before him, was actually the Lone Ranger. So it was a way of bringing the Lone Ranger radio character and like, and this is his son. And this is like carrying on the legacy of like that hero.
Okay. Now, the Lone Ranger, didn't he have a sidekick?
He had Tonto.
And the Green Hornet has a sidekick?
Kato. Neither one. Yes, it's problematic.
Am I seeing the problem there correctly?
We're seeing a pattern for sure, for certain. Okay. There is a pattern. Okay. And you know what? I don't know as much about the Lone Ranger either. Okay. I know years ago, Dynamite, hey, that's a weird word that keeps kind of coming up a lot. Dynamite Comics had a Lone Ranger series along with a Zorro series. That were
love Zorro.
The Zorro series and the Lone Ranger series were pretty good, as I recall. This was about probably 15, maybe almost 20 years ago at this point.
Big Zorro fan here.
You're a huge Zorro fan.
Love Zorro.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Want to talk about why you like Zorro so much?
He's hot as hell.
There you go.
I love Zorro. Love it. I've loved Zorro ever since I was like a kid. Like 2, maybe. I think the first recollection of Zorro was maybe 4.
Wow, so it was like a sexual awakening for you.
Yeah, sure, when I was 4. I went around carving E's into everything.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Weird. Eero.
E. This is mine. Brandon, my letter everywhere.
Nice. So you go to where you used to live back then.
You can see
like,
E's everywhere.
It's crazy. This show starts off with...
you've got a giant E on your chest.
Yeah. But you did it with your teeth. So.
Ow.
Slowly.
I used a plastic knife.
Yeah, just
plastic butter knife.
And I was like, "Isn't there an easier way to do this?" And
no,
like,
man.
We can get a tattoo.
You gotta live through the pain.
You
gotta know you're being branded.
Funny, I'm actually reading narrating a book, and the person brands someone through a bite.
No way.
Yeah.
Wild.
So,
okay.
I don't know where's the best place to start with Green Hornet. What I found out was with a lot of my rabbit hole jumping or jumping, digging, falling is one of my questions was like it's odd that he wears green.
Okay.
Because green in like superhero color theory
is usually villain.
Green and purple secondary colors are right. Villains. What I didn't realize, and I don't think the show set up very well, because I asked you at one time, I was like, why do the cops not like the Green Hornet?
No, I asked you.
You asked me.
Yeah.
Somebody asked someone.
Somebody
we share
asked
a brain.
Question.
You were holding the brain. We're like the witches.
Oh yeah, we just
with
keep
the single
the brain
eye.
Around.
Yeah.
The brain's covered in gross like
lint and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Perseus.
Yeah.
But what I found out was he's doing that on purpose. He's pretending to be a bad guy.
Okay.
So he can infiltrate the bad guys' businesses. And
okay.
I was like, oh, this makes way more sense of why he's having these like conversations
with all these mobsters and stuff.
They're like fine
making
with
deals.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, because I thought that was like really weird too. I was like, why is the bad guy being like, yeah, okay, Batman, let's make a deal?
Yeah, because this is, okay, and we should say that right off the bat. This is very Batman 66.
Yes.
To the point that I believe that's the same announcer who does like...
Yes, 100%.
With Batman, with Green Hornet is his manservant, Kato.
He sounds like the guy who did the shorts. You know, like Captain Marvel shorts that were like 10 minutes long or whatever.
Yeah. So whether it's the same guy, it's definitely that voice.
Yeah, that voice.
And he does give you a brief rundown at the beginning of the episode of the cops don't like Green Hornet.
Mm-hmm.
He's a vigilante, and he is the Nepo baby of the Lone Ranger who now owns the Daily Sentinel.
Right.
Crazy to me that the Lone Ranger was like, you know what I'm going to do? Start a newspaper. Because, like, and I was also like, it's weird. He seems almost incompetent. If he's in charge of the news, he's basically the Rupert Murdoch.
Yeah.
Why is he printing stories that says, like, the Green Hornet sucks? Like,
because he wants that.
Yeah,
right?
Now I understand that.
Yeah.
But, like, he's not like J. Jonah Jameson who, like, hates Spider-Man. Like, I understand why he writes those stories. But I'm like, why would you write them about yourself?
I guess, too, to throw off the scent.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're like dissing this guy. Well, you can't possibly be him.
Yeah, exactly. But he is just like this, like, playboy, I would assume. People don't look like that anymore.
He had a very distinct look. I liked it.
Yeah.
It was nice. He was probably like 22.
Probably like 22.
But looked at least 38.
See, and I think that's why also I don't think the Seth Rogen Green Hornet movie works.
Okay.
Because, I think they tried to make it too much of a comedy.
Mm.
And
I don't really remember it, so.
I don't remember it. I think I've seen it once.
Okay.
And I remember thinking it was fine, but not great. Kind of like one of those movies.
Well, I'd keep watching this series.
Yeah.
From whatever era this was.
1966. It only lasted for one season. There was only 26 or so.
Because I'd keep watching it just because I think that kind of artistic interpretation is very cool.
Yeah. From an artistic standpoint,
it's like...
It's very cool.
Artistic pomade.
Yeah.
And I like it.
Well, there's like a scene where they're in like a car garage.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to you, I was like, I would take any single one of those cars.
Oh my God, those cars looked amazing.
Like, it doesn't matter if it was a junker or not.
I think it was labeled the Galaxy 1800 XL, which I guess was a real car back in the day because it had the metal thing on it. It looked cool as shit. I mean, all those cars looked unbelievably amazing.
That's not the Black Beauty, though.
No, that's not Black Beauty.
Okay.
No.
Weird that he calls it the Black Beauty, but I guess Kato. Well, we gotta talk about Kato in a minute, but
I was surprised at first because, modern day thinking. I was like, why isn't Bruce Lee the main?
Right.
He's Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, he's Chinese.
Yeah. And also this was Bruce Lee, as I understand it, this was his first acting gig, at least in America. I don't know. I don't know that much about his filmography or whatever, but this was like his breakthrough role for Americans. And I mean, like, he should have been the main superhero here because, like, they break into this room and there's a bunch of mobsters. Kato takes on two guys, like, knocks them out lickety-split. Yeah.
And then our main guy is, like, having a hard time hitting this guy's elbow. Well, I don't know what he was doing.
And I think that was what I remember an interview with Seth Rogen saying about his version. Mm-hmm. That was kind of their take on it, was like, the Green Hornet was a superhero and a sidekick, but the sidekick was the actual superhero, and like the main guy was like the sidekick.
I can definitely see that.
And I thought that was the actual way the show was supposed to play out. I'm like, no, that's not really how it is. But I'm like, I understand their interpretation of that because like it's clear Bruce Lee is like badass.
Oh, 100% badass and looking fine.
He's hot. He's like so smooth, and it's like, and nothing is. The show isn't making fun of Britt Reed at all, but it's just so clear he's outclassed. It's just more like, dude,
you're a journalist. Just make some business deals or something.
You're like a rich dude journalist.
Like Nepo baby.
And I don't know, again, I don't know enough of the Green Hornet's lore, but it's not like Batman where he lost his parents and
another Nepo baby.
And then another Nepo baby. And then became like a ninja. Like I don't feel that Britt Reed's...
My parents died. I became a ninja.
You know what? That does feel like something an 8-year-old would do. Like, I'm going to become a ninja so that never happens again. And he just never grew on beyond that.
That summary is hilarious.
When you put it like that, it's like the...
My parents died, so I became a ninja.
And I'm going to be the scariest thing ever, a bat. Bats are scary.
They're like flying rats.
I never really thought of it like that, but that really is an 8-year-old's thinking.
Oh my God.
Which is just hilarious. I wish someone should really go into that. Where was I going with that?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. No, so the show starts off, I guess I'm just kind of giving some background of who the Green Hornet is and then who Kato is, because they don't really explain who Kato is either. He's just there.
Yeah, he's
suddenly.
Just there.
Unfortunately...
I guess you always have manservants if you're a Nepo baby?
Yeah, and he's described as a manservant.
Like, ew.
Which is weird.
Ew.
He's basically...
Because,
well, once we put the Lone Ranger part into it, it does become formulaic.
It starts being icky.
Yeah, because I didn't really realize that. I forgot about that relationship. And then I'm like, oh, and now we have, like, a similar relationship where... like a white dude, and this is part of my rabbit hole searching. I was like, what? I was like, why is Kato with this douche? And again, there's nothing wrong with him. It's just like, he's just...
I guess that was just like the opportunity you had at that time,
he's
right?
Just
you take the opportunity that you're given in this white man world.
Yeah, he's just not impressive as impressive, I guess, as Kato or whatever, right? So, but apparently he went over to the Far East.
Who did, the Green Hornet?
No, yeah, the Green Hornet did. Britt Reed did.
Okay.
And then in some kind of adventure saved Kato's life. So,
not possible. Not possible.
And you look at this and you're like, no.
I don't buy that.
No. I can't believe.
Not unless he was in need of antibiotics and didn't have any on hand.
This feels, like it's not like a physical fight that it went. It was like
no effing way.
Something money could buy.
Yeah. Exactly. Something money could buy. Exactly.
It was something money could buy. Had to be, because it definitely wasn't like fighting.
No. 100% no.
It's definitely not fighting.
No.
But I guess in a Chewbacca-esque way. And I guess that's where Chewbacca comes from. I guess it all comes from these serials, because that's what, like...
Oh, yeah.
Where George Lucas got the inspiration for Star Wars.
Yeah.
Is it's like, white dude goes saves a person from another culture. Yeah. That other
culture's like, now I owe you a life debt.
Now I have to, like, I have to abandon my family and go protect this white person forever.
Something. Oh my God, that's insane.
It's crazy to say it out loud.
It's insane. Think about it. It's insane.
Yeah. Yeah, it's but that's how he ends up with Kato, and I think that's how Tonto and the Lone Ranger hook up, right? Is that like kind of their
I don't know.
lore?
I know nothing about the Lone Ranger.
Okay, I think that's their lore, though.
But that's why I was like, didn't Lone Ranger have a sidekick? Because I wasn't, I mean, I don't know much about a lot of this stuff.
Right.
So.
Oh, right. I had forgotten all about there was a Lone Ranger movie.
Oh, yeah, with Johnny Depp, right.
With Johnny Depp and the Cannibal Army Hammer.
Allegedly.
Did I ever see that one?
Yes, we did. We own it.
What?
Yeah, we bought it. It's in our, like, long ago.
Wow, we bought a lot of shit, didn't we?
Yeah, we used to buy a lot of shit. And then the economy.
Yeah, and then the economy happened.
Well, and then also because streaming services have kind of, like, made buying movies almost obsolete. Like,
yeah, ridiculous. And even the movies that you have bought on a streaming service, they're hard to find.
Yeah, there's not really an easy way to, like...
so it's kind of pointless buying movies.
Scroll through them.
Mm-hmm. But we were talking about, just yesterday, Supernatural Season 1.
Yeah.
Because we have the original discs, guys. With the original music on it.
I hear you salivating. Hear you, like...
Yeah.
We have it on discs, which means we have it with the original soundtrack.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The original music.
Yeah.
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 And you know what? I don't even care because I'm not a fan.
I don't even care. I use it
to
prop up a table to keep it from being wobbly. Yeah. Yeah. But we were talking about, we would probably go on eBay and sell these for a pretty penny.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
because you can't get that.
Nope, you can't.
Because
of the streaming rights and all this other crap that happened at that time.
Yeah, because apparently, because I looked it up, apparently the first season of Supernatural came out before streaming was a thing. So the rights and everything, it was never written into the rights for the music, because they didn't consider that. All the other subsequent seasons have the original music, and if it's just that first season, and you still can't get it.
That's true.
So that's crazy.
I mean, we have a DVD player in our workout room because I have the Firm videos.
Right.
You know, the O-Ridge Firm videos from the 80s that are really fucking good with Sandal Bergman. Yeah, you heard that right. The Sandal Bergman.
Conan the Barbarian, Sandal Bergman?
Yeah, you heard that right. And that is a very good workout.
Yeah.
And no other workout has compared, so I have kept it for 30 fucking years.
And it's like the only reason we have a DVD player.
Yeah, because you can't find it anywhere else.
Yeah.
The weird we have.
But anyway, I guess to get into the plot of this show, here's a question for you. What's this show about?
I don't know.
I don't know what their goal is.
I asked you what the show is about.
Okay.
Because it starts off at a funeral, as all great shows do.
Yes.
This dude kills this dude at a funeral with a very silent gun. I mean, there's no sound, there's no flash, it's super silent. I thought he was going to make him poo or something.
Yeah, like, okay. I liked this show.
Oh, I loved it.
It's also not very good.
Oh, no. It's campy bad.
Yeah, but, I mean, and this is what I was going to say earlier, comparing it to Batman 66.
Which I love.
Obviously, this show is made in response to the success of Batman 66. There's just way too many similarities between the two.
Over the top camp, and I love it.
But the other thing is, it was campy, but it was also more serious in a way than...
They loved the close-ups on the Green Hornet's eyes, which really pissed me off because his eyes were a blue-gray and they should have been a green.
When you didn't like it when he was Britt Reed and he had a blue tie.
That tie was purple. Okay,
purple.
So first I was checking him out, right? And I looked at his tie.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a really nice tie. And then I kept looking at the tie and I was like, but it's purple. Why wouldn't it be green? He needs green accoutrements.
Yeah, like it should...
Like, he should have green shit in different places.
Yeah, like always that motif,
and
even when he's Britt.
Yeah, why aren't his eyes green? Yes. They're blue-gray.
Well, I mean, did they even have color contacts back then?
Yes.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet they were painful as hell.
Yeah.
I bet they're like plate glass.
Probably.
But so yeah, you're right.
They should have been green.
They should have been. He should always have some bit of green.
Some form of green on it.
A green like neckerchief or a green what are these handkerchiefs?
Pocket square.
Yeah.
Pocket square. Yeah.
Something should always be green about him.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
think. But it's like these two dudes. Everybody looks the same, guys. Everybody's got horn rimmed glasses.
Oh my God, they all looked good though. I loved all of their suits.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
And then Britt Reed, whoever played him, he looked amazing.
It's like Van something or other. I don't remember.
He looked really good. I loved the pomade hair.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
He was like he had kind of a Adam West vibe to him.
Yeah.
But like younger.
Yeah.
And not to say that Adam West was old, but I mean like Adam West was like in his 40s or late 30s, and this guy's in his 20s probably.
I will say
Van Williams.
He put off the vibe of being open-minded.
Yeah.
I don't know how that translates into looks, but it does.
Yeah. Is that okay? He's woke.
He looks woke.
He looks woke, and it was hot. But these two dudes, as opposed to the other two dudes.
The other two dudes, okay, guys. The main mobster guy that he has deals with.
Oh, God.
Guys, we had to rewind it the first time because we were like, what did we just hear?
What did they just say?
What did they just say? What was his name?
The bad guy. The main bad guy.
The main bad guy in 1966 was Trump.
His name is Al Trump.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. I looked up, that's part of my rabbit hole on this thing, because I was like, what a weird name to pull.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking Al comes from Al Capone, I'm guessing.
Yeah, we know the current president was a Nepo baby.
He was a Nepo baby.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's what I was like.
I mean, that's fact.
So my first Google was, is Trump a common surname in America? And it's not. Yeah. It's not very common. Mm-hmm. So it's not like Johnson or Smith or something like that. So, I mean, like, I've never met a Trump.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
And so then I looked up Fred Trump, which is the dipshit in the White House's father. Okay. And I know he had legal shit going on, too. Like, they're corrupt as fuck.
Yeah.
I found out, like, I was like, well, Fred Trump's crimes. And he's like, never formally accused. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, never formally.
Yeah, okay.
But in 1950...
I'm sure we can throw in all sorts of, like, sexual crimes.
Oh, God. Did I get rid of that page? I think I got rid of Trump's father.
Allegedly.
Now, a lot of the stuff is from either after the show or well before. Mm-hmm. Like, there's some stuff he did in the 70s that he was arrested for, but that obviously can't be for this.
Yeah.
And then in 1927, I thought this was interesting. Fred Trump of Devonshire Road was arrested in Queens, New York after a violent confrontation between the KKK and police. I'm guessing he wasn't.
He was the KKK.
Not in the police.
Oh, wow. I mean, that
just
tracks.
If you were curious.
That tracks. That 100% tracks.
And this says it didn't make it clear what side he was on.
I bet it doesn't.
But he was arrested for refusing to disperse from a parade.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Make of that as you will. That was 1927. I don't think he would have been well known enough at that point for the show to be referencing that. But in 1954, he was investigated by the U.S. Senate Banking Committee for
allegedly
windfall profiteering on government-subsidized contracts.
Now that tracks.
He did not get arrested for this. He got away. But that's very, very much all of this.
This is it, guys. It all tracks. I mean, it just falls into place.
It's kind of one of those things where I'm too young, obviously, to have been alive back in the 60s. Or 50s or whatever. But I do remember growing up when I was young hearing about Donald Trump. And he's always kind of been in...
Yeah, he's always been in the background for me as well. People being like, oh, he's so smart business-wise. And then other people being like, he's so corrupt
dumb.
as f***.
Yeah, I remember my father telling me about like when he got bankrupt and like all this stuff. So like he's always kind of... I mean, he's in f***ing Home Alone too. He's just always kind of like a f***ing goblin.
He's
just always there.
Been there, and it's frustrating.
And I think his father might have always been there too.
I think so too, for like the older generation.
Yeah. Like and obviously the older generation didn't have social media and like the 24 hours news cycle. So it's probably not as pervasive in a way. But like if he was arrested and put in front of like that committee in 1954, that's only 12 years before the show came out. He was obviously a well-known enough entity. So I'm wondering, because I looked up, I was like, Green Hornet villains.
I'm surprised they didn't go with like Al Kennedy or something.
Exactly. Or Bill Capone or something, you know, like, but like Trump is such a weird name.
Because it's fact, Kennedys were with, you know, running alcohol.
Oh, yeah, everyone knows that.
That's fact.
Yeah.
That's not alleged.
No. They were bootleggers, and that's how they made their money.
Yeah, 100%.
But, yeah, that's not
me, like, trying to, like, shit on them.
Yeah.
This is fact.
But it's just a weird pull. The only other thing is because Trump can mean, you know, like, it has a verb meaning.
Yeah.
But even that's not a positive meaning necessarily either. So I'm not saying that's where the show got it from. It's just a weird pull.
That was a weird pull. And then they just kept repeating it every 2 seconds. And I was like, I get enough of this name all the time.
Oh my God, it was so awful.
Please change his name.
Honestly, if I was going to be, I feel like at this time, if you're not doing like Batman, where it's like everyone's like, I'm the Joker, you know, or whatever.
Yeah.
If it's like a show like this, I feel like everyone would have an Italian last name. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying that in a race. I'm just saying like everything would be like the Manzettis and like whatever. Like that's the organized crime would be that. And the fact that they went Trump of all things is just weird to me.
That's bizarre. They could have easily gone Southern Mafia.
Yeah. So anyway, it was a rough watch for that purpose because you're like, wow. But they kicked his ass, so I'm all right with that, too. Back to the funeral. These guys pull up, horn-rimmed glasses. They're with, like, the government.
They all looked like Men in Black.
Yeah, they all look like Men in Black.
Why do they all look like Men in Black?
And they say something like, the guy we need to talk to said we need to talk to him immediately after the funeral or it's going to be too late. This is where I'm a little fuzzy on plot details because I don't know what that guy was going to tell them. Like, I don't know why they were looking for this guy in the first place. While the funeral is going on, a guy pulls out his gun and points it at the guy they're there to talk with. And the guy clutches his heart and falls into the grave that they're there to do. And the guy puts his gun away. And you don't see the gun fire. You don't hear it. Right. That's the whole point. The way it was filmed, I thought the guy just had a heart attack. Like, I didn't realize he actually shot the man because obviously they're not showing blood and whatever.
Exactly. There was nothing there. And I was like, did he make him poo?
Yeah. Like that, those like the brown noise or like those like ultrasonic weapons they have. Yeah, I was like, what just happened? I'm like, oh, I was going to murder this guy and then he just happened to have a heart attack is what it looked like.
Yeah.
And so, like, later on, they're like, no, it was murder. And then they report it because it goes to the Daily Sentinel. It's like the front page news.
And then the wife is like, I'm going to be killed next. And I'm like, why?
Why? Yeah, why? That's like the core reason is we never know why this guy is being murdered in the first place. They're more concerned about the weapon than they are about the why of this murder.
Yeah.
And
I mean, the weapon is a good concern. It's super quiet. Like, you can't hear anything.
Yeah.
This is beyond oh my God. It starts with an S, like a
silencer.
Silencer. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
God, my brain just
You're welcome.
My brain doesn't work with words anymore.
That's all right.
It really doesn't.
You know.
Silencer. Yeah, it's way quieter than that. I mean, zero noise, zero flash, zero everything.
And from what I understand, I had a friend of mine whose father was like, did stuff with silencers or whatever.
Okay.
Like he was in some sort of like
thing.
Okay. And she told me, she's like, yeah, the whole thing with silencers or suppressors or whatever is bullshit. Like they are louder than in real life. They're
really
still loud.
loud.
Like you would hear it. It's like they're like in movies. It's always like pew. Pew.
Yeah, no.
And they're like no.
No, they're still really loud.
I mean, it's not like bang, but it's still loud.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's a cool weapon.
Right.
But like the way it was filmed, I really didn't understand what was happening. And then like I was like, because at first he's like he was murdered at a funeral, and I was like, how do they know? I'm like, it looked like he just had.
Whose funeral was it?
Yeah. Well, it looked like he just had a heart attack. Like I didn't understand. I was like, oh, this gun does leave behind ballistic evidence. Though.
Yeah. I was like, wait, is there gunpowder under his suit?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
We also know from the voiceover guy that only 2 other people know his identity as the Green Hornet, but there's actually 3.
There's actually 3.
The show contradicts itself real fast.
Yeah. And why is that dude coming in through the fireplace?
Why?
Who is that guy? Who is that guy?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know who that guy is.
I don't know.
But he comes in through the fireplace, and then Britt tells him his plan as the Green Hornet.
Yeah.
What he's going to be doing. So clearly that third guy knows everything about the Green Hornet and lives in the Green Hornet's fireplace.
Lives in his fireplace like Santa Claus.
Yeah, because I don't know where he came from. I mean, it literally shows him coming from the fireplace.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's not like Zorro, where the fireplace had a tunnel going out. No.
It's definitely trying to do, like, again, a Batman 66 of, like, the fireman poles.
Right.
And they get dressed at the bottom. But this is, like, kind of lamer because it's just,
an
like, elevator. It's like one of those elevators if you're, like, in a wheelchair and they take you slowly up the stairs or something like it. It's kind of like that slow.
Yeah, when I'm old, I'm getting one.
I get one. I get one now.
And I'm going to be like, yeah, what of it, bitches?
There are days.
Use the stairs like a chump.
There are days. You and I are pretty well fit.
Yeah.
We bought a house with 2 floors, and there are days where we're like,
I hate the stairs.
I hate these stairs, and I'm like, we should be like, my butt should be like, you should be able to bounce $1.
I already
coin.
do.
Yeah, I know you do.
In fact, I lay him on the bed. I'm like, I'm bouncing quarters off your ass today. Boom.
But the stairs are for chumps, is what I'm telling you.
Stairs are for chumps.
But so it's so funny, and correct me if I'm wrong. But like when the secretary comes in with like the headline news, and he's like, "Man murdered at funeral," and he's like, "Yeah, but what about the gun?" He like doesn't care about the guy who died.
Right.
It's all about the gun. Like, how did he die? That's what I'm interested in.
Oh, and quick question: why does the secretary have to know he's the Green Hornet? She
Of all
only
people.
works at the Daily Sentinel, so why would she need to know?
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's not like she's his manservant.
Yeah, and I mean, and I'm not trying to put down her job function,
right?
But it's not like a function that would need to know that.
I've been a secretary. I don't need to know the inner workings of the boss.
It's like how they introduced Lucius Fox into the Batman lore, where he's the guy within Wayne Enterprises who like designs and builds all the bat gadgets. Yeah. Like, I understand he needs to know that Bruce Wayne is a Batman.
Otherwise, it's like,
why am I doing this?
What am I doing here? What's going on?
Why am I making bat-themed vehicles?
And like bat gadgets.
And then when like they report on Batman, he's like flying in them. Bruce, do you know anything about this? Like,
well, what's going on here?
But like the secretary, I don't really know. Needs to know. The administrative assistant.
Yeah, she doesn't need to know. So why does she know?
Yeah, I understand.
Does she take Green Hornet's calls?
I understand, like, I even understand, maybe she takes his calls, his phone calls.
This is the green phone. We're the Green Hornet.
She picks it up and she's like, Britt Reed's office. Oh, I mean, Green Hornet. And he fires her. He can't. She knows too much. He has to murder her.
He has to kill her.
He has to murder her.
Yeah.
It's in her contract.
Yeah.
If you up, you're dead.
You're dead.
But, like, I even understand Alfred having to know Bruce is Batman.
Well, he lives with him.
Yeah, like...
You can't hide secrets when you live with somebody.
There's like a 3-generation polycule going on between Alfred, Bruce, and Dick.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Kind of creepy.
I'm just going to take this child. I'm a single white male billionaire.
Oh.
I'm going to have this child.
I'm not up to anything sketchy with children.
I'm just going to abuse him and teach him acrobatics.
Make him a ninja, too.
We need more ninjas.
I'm going to adopt all these kids and make them ninjas.
But I'm going to put him in a bright red outfit so all the bullets go towards him first.
Yeah, right. No camouflage for you, little bitch.
You got to learn like I did. It'll make you faster. Good luck out there, Dick. They really need to bring... Someone needs to have the guts to put Robin back in a Batman movie.
Okay.
It's like, seriously, like, have some fucking balls. Like, they're all trying to be like, but Batman's for adults now. It's like, fuck you. Put Robin in there. Get a 10-year-old in there to get his ass kicked for a while, please.
Beat up a 10-year-old kid.
I want it to hard R for violence. I just want to see this child, like the kid from Love Actually. I know he's like 30 now.
Yeah. But he looks like a 10-year-old. He's perpetually 10-year-old in appearance.
I want to see that. Nothing against him. I just want to see a kid that looks like that, just like get his ass whooped.
Yeah, because it's dangerous what he's doing to these 10-year-olds.
He's insane.
He's insane.
Like, Britt Reed is not insane to me. Honestly,
Bruce Lee is fully capable.
Honestly, I understand Britt Reed's motivation way more.
Way more.
And he seems to have a better handle on...
Bruce Wayne needs some fucking therapy.
He needs therapy.
Like real therapy, not Catwoman.
Yeah.
Pretending to be a therapist or whatever.
Yeah.
No, like real therapy and maybe even some medication. That dude is fucking nuts.
Wouldn't it be funny if someone just gave him some medication and it was like Batman no more? Like, they retitle it to Bruce.
We have a surplus of young boys now. Nobody's been adopting them and turning them into ninjas. What do we do?
What do we do with all these young boys that aren't ninjas?
I hate Batman. Am I the only one who does? I think I am.
I've grown to... I used to love Batman, but I do think you get to a point where it's just stupid.
It's just stupid.
And we've said this on the podcast. The darker you try to make Batman, the stupider he gets.
Yeah, very true.
Like, Batman 66 is way more fun. Batman and Robin, like, with fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. All that shit is, like, makes way more sense to me than they're like, we're going to take this serious. It's like, this is stupid.
Yeah. Batman 66, I love it.
Yeah.
Because it is like, this is stupid. This is a stupid premise.
And
it's fun.
Yeah.
And the more serious they make Batman, the more I hate it.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, this is like the dumbest thing ever.
It really is that idea of trying to make things ultra serious, superhero comics ultra serious. And it's like I said about that headline I saw for He-Man today. It's like, just because something silly doesn't mean it has to be a joke.
Yeah.
Yes, let's embrace the fact that the idea of Batman is silly.
Yeah.
But you don't have to treat it like a joke either.
Yeah, exactly.
But like when you try to make it like, this is deadly serious, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
100% agree.
And that's why I think I've grown more like into Superman, because I'm like, it's just fun and he's a good guy and he's helping people. Like I can get that. Like, but yeah, like let's get Bruce some medication.
Exactly.
But what I was saying was,
I am really excited to watch the new He-Man movie.
I do want to see the new He-Man movie.
I want to see that so bad.
I really do. I'm like, maybe we should take our kids to see that.
Like, I like fun and dumb.
I want to see... It feels right up my alley of the type of movie I would like.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's something artistically nice about heavy stories and stuff, but, you know, a lot of times I just want to have fun.
Like The Mummy.
The Mummy is one of my favorite movies. Because it's just fun and dumb, it's silly, and I love it, and it makes me feel good. That's
where I feel like He-Man sits for me. Just from watching the trailers, I'm like, this looks like it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's not trying to take itself too seriously, but it's also not trying to shy away from the fact that it's just a fun romp.
He rides a scared tiger.
Cringer, baby.
Like, don't take that seriously.
The guy who wants to kill him is named Skeletor, and he's a skeleton head.
He's a skull on a hot, muscular body.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm down for that.
That's fucking metal, man. Britt Reed, what I'm trying to say is Britt Reed, as opposed to Bruce Wayne, seems to have a better handle on being a vigilante.
Yeah.
His plan actually makes more sense to me.
Yeah, I agree.
He's like, I have the means to get the information. I'm not a detective.
He leaves the detective stuff up to the cops to find out who, but make sure that these dangerous weapons are off the street.
Off the street. I can get to it and by pretending to be a bad guy.
I'm more than they're not going to look at me as an undercover cop.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not a cop.
It's going to be like, I'm going to buy guns.
Yeah, that's all. And that's basically what his plan is he ends up trying to set up a meet.
Yeah.
First he goes after Manon or something like that. First. After he talks to his secretary, this other dude comes in and he's like, Britt, we're going to make a fortune off this headline. This woman just called. She said she was...
Dame.
Oh, this Dame. Broad?
No, he calls her a dame.
Dame, okay. This dame just called, and she says she's the wife of the guy who was murdered. And if we give her $2,000...
Back in 1966.
I heard today. I heard yesterday, because of inflation, that $100 today has the same buying power as $11 did in 1970 something.
Yeah, that tracks. Yeah, 100% that tracks. Our money doesn't go very far anymore at all. At all, which is why we don't really buy stuff anymore.
No, I mean, like, if you're going to buy...
I mean, we've both gotten really good at cooking.
Yeah.
In order to save a ton of money on groceries.
Yeah.
It's just really stupid. And I'm teaching Hunter how to use a sewing machine.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to start making my own shit like some sort of like peasant.
Yeah. And you just learn how to like repair things yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, in a lot of ways, I guess that's old school mentality.
That is so old school. But back in the day, they didn't have that many things to repair. You know, it wasn't throwaway culture that we have.
Yeah.
So now it's really important that we try to repair, even though things are built to be broken now.
Yeah. So... But anyway, but my point is $2,000 in 1966 would have been a ton of money.
A ton of money.
And I wasn't sure what she was doing with the money. Was it just so she could get away?
Yeah, she wanted to get out because she thought her life was in danger. Again, why?
But again, we're never... the show never...
Oh, maybe her husband made the gun. And so they thought she might have the plans for the gun?
Maybe.
I mean, that's me jumping through like 5 hoops.
Yeah, and also... Maybe it was a line in there that we missed.
I don't think so.
But I don't think so because we pretty much heard everything.
I kind of pay attention to what I'm doing.
Yeah. I mean, like, I sometimes, like, go off-roading to, like, look up stuff while we're watching to, like, why is Kato here? Whatever. But yeah, I don't know. That's the one big problem with the show is I don't know why the initial guy was killed. And therefore, I don't know why his wife felt like she was in danger. But she leads him to another dude who's involved. Mm-hmm. I don't remember his name, but it's like Renner, I think. Mm. She go and
oh yeah, the dead body on the floor that he missed and that Kato found.
It was in the middle of the
middle of the room, guys. And the Green Hornet walks in and he's looking around. He's like, wow, this place was trashed. And Kato goes, did you see this? The dead body in the middle of the room?
World's greatest detective, he is not.
I mean, he doesn't claim to be.
He doesn't claim to be.
So.
He's just like Rupert Murdoch or whatever. But like, yeah, I know.
Let's compare him to somebody else. Like,
do you know another dude in...
Oh, Turner.
Turner? Yeah, he just died too. Yeah. Was he good?
I don't know.
I don't think so. But
I've never heard anything.
Murdoch's awful though.
Yeah, so let's compare him to Turner. I've never heard anything about Turner, so we'll just compare him to Turner.
Okay. But yeah, no, but I do see again, the show doesn't play it for laughs. Mm. But if that's how the rest of like these 26 episodes play out, I definitely see the idea of like Kato's the competent one. Kato can fight. Kato is the mechanic. Kato makes all the gadgets. He's like the Lucian.
He does?
Yes.
Oh my God.
He even uses them. He uses like the hornet rings or whatever on the other guy. Like
that's right.
He like gets his cuff or whatever.
Britt does nothing.
He
just stands there.
But somehow he's the leader.
He's the leader. Oh, that man.
That's when he's confronted by Trump, and they're like, the Green Hornet killed Renner.
Ted Turner gets confronted by Trump.
And I guess, so my confusion was I thought those were cops at first, but it turns out those are criminals. And so this actually works out in the Green Hornet's favor because it looks like he's like in it, like he's murdering people and all that stuff. So they get into a little scuffle. That's the one where Kato takes out like an army and like Britt struggles to take one guy down. A Trump of all people. They're not in good shape. They have those bone spurs. And
he can't do anything with all those bone spurs. Man, talk about a genetic trait.
Yeah, he's like, oh, my bone spurs. Green Hornet.
My bone spurs.
Green Hornet uses this to set up a meeting with another guy who looks like Walt Disney. So they can like do gun smuggling. It's like gun running.
Yeah, they're selling weapons.
Yeah, it's weapons dealers.
Arms deals.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's just arms deals. Yeah. I guess is basically what we should take from this. But yeah, Kato's the one who does all the competent stuff. They set up a plan for the Green Hornet to just go for a drive with these like murderers, and they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna take you to the filing cabinet where we keep this gun," and they take it out and they make a big show of loading it, and he's like, "Here, why don't you shoot it at the wall?" And the guy's like, okay. And then he goes, ha-ha, Green Hornet. And the Green Hornet just shoves a
file cabinet
in his face and runs away. He runs out. They go into a garage, and he steals somehow, really quickly, he steals all the fuses.
All the fuses.
He's like, oh my God, the Green Hornet took all the fuses. Meanwhile, while this is all happening, Kato is driving around in the Black Beauty, I think trying to track where Britt is.
And then it gets chased by the police.
And that's, I think, part of the...
Because they're like, I recognize that car anywhere. I'm like, yeah, you should. It literally has green headlights.
Well, and we thought that was part of the plan, like he was trying to draw the cops.
Yeah, that's what I thought was going on. But that wasn't the plan.
They don't show up at the end. He loses them.
Yeah.
I mean, and... Okay, the Black Beauty is a cool design.
Yeah.
But those green headlights are worthless.
I mean, you can't see with green lights.
You're going to get in an accident.
Yeah, you can't. Those are, no.
There's a scuffle.
This is not FDA approved.
No.
Because they have approval over car headlines.
I don't understand why the bad guys didn't, when he got into the backseat of that car with, the mobsters, I don't understand why they weren't like, okay, here's the Green Hornet, but where's that competent guy who's with you?
Yeah.
Why is he not here?
Yeah. We don't have to worry. It's just Britt.
It's just Britt. Everyone knows he's Britt because he just got the little domino mask. Everyone's like, oh, it's Britt.
Oh, it's Britt.
And he takes out the two guys. One, he squirts motor oil in, and that knocks him out.
Yeah.
Or does he to punch him out after he gets blinded?
No, he gets blinded by motor oil, and the dude just falls.
He just falls over
because he's like, ew, oil on my face.
And then the other guy, Kato crashes into the garage.
Yeah.
That's his. Oh no, he had missiles.
Yeah, he uses his missiles that are on the bottom of the car.
Yeah, James Bond type missiles.
Yeah.
He crashes in, and then they hit a steam pipe, which burns the flesh off this guy's face. This is a little graphic. It's his face is all red and or is that the other guy?
It melts.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what does Kato say about
he says
one is greased and one is parboiled? And I was
end.
I was like, what? You melted that guy's face.
Yeah.
I think the time for quips is over.
That's it. Then it goes to the end.
That's the end. That's it.
A couple things that we kind of didn't talk about. Yeah, he has one guy in his business who's all about making money through this. He's like, we're gonna make so much money by paying this woman $2,000. Yeah. I'm like, wow, you guys sell a lot of copies of newspapers.
I mean, yeah.
But weren't the newspapers 5 cents back then?
Yeah, but that's what newsies were for.
Extra. Britt reads the Green Hornet. Everybody knows. And we didn't really talk about it. We talked about it a little bit. But one thing I did love about the Green Hornet and Kato is and everybody, even the criminals.
How dapper they were.
They were all so dapper.
So dapper.
I loved it. I loved seeing.
Oh, man, me too.
I'm so sick of just seeing dudes in T-shirts and shit.
Oh, God, tell me about it. I miss the dapper.
I miss people giving a shit about how they look.
How they presented themselves.
Yeah, it's not so much how you look.
Because they care about how they look now, just in a really skanky way.
Yeah.
Whereas, if you cared about how you looked 70 years ago, it was very dapper.
Yeah. It was about carrying yourself a certain way. Everybody from the CIA people to the mobsters to the Green Hornet in his fedora.
Yeah, to the newsies.
Yeah, everybody carried themselves in a way that felt very put together.
Dapper.
Dapper. And I just really appreciated that. Mm-hmm. There is a line though. There was one line I did write down, and it was one of those scenes where the CIA guy, the guy comes down the elevator, is talking to Britt Reed, and they were I think the reason why we kind of missed what they were talking about was because we were like, who's this guy? Why does he know he's the Green Lantern? The guy at the beginning said just the secretary and Kato knew.
Why did he just come out of the fireplace?
Why did he just come out of the fireplace? Because they also, what's also crazy about this too is he has sort of a Batcave situation going on. But he drives his normal car and his Black Beauty through the same...
No. Now, he drives his normal car and through this really cool Art Deco garage door.
Right, okay.
And then he drives Black Beauty
out the back door.
Through the Candy Mints billboard.
The Candy Mints billboard.
Which that billboard was amazing.
But it was. It was awesome.
I mean, I would watch this show just to look at all of the different art and the furniture too. Mm-hmm. There's crazy structural lamps and statues that I was like, I want that.
Yeah.
I want that and I want that. I want basically every single object in this show.
I wrote down...
I want the car, I want the furniture, I want the clothes.
I said Erin is ready to loot everything on this show.
Yes. I want it all.
I loved the set design, the art of it all.
Yeah.
And you know, and at the time, it probably wasn't even thought of as like art.
No,
this was like, this is like a throwaway show. This is like...
Yeah.
But from a 2026 perspective, where our McDonald's are big gray prison buildings...
Yeah.
To see the art in advertising, because
well, we were talking about it yesterday. Advertising isn't art anymore.
No.
If you're in advertising now, you fucking suck, and I'm going to tell you that right now.
Oh, we've said this.
And I'm
before,
not going to be nice about it.
No,
your commercials suck. Your advertising sucks. So if you're in advertising and you're in one of these big firms that does advertising, make better commercials.
Yeah.
Because right now they all suck, and that is objectively speaking.
Yeah. Yeah, they all suck.
They're like all of the ones that we see are usually for prescriptions or AI tech or fast food.
No, we don't even get so much fast food anymore. Although, so the fast food commercials have gone into like Instagram influencer.
Which
like,
are awful.
I hate
And they
those.
do that stupid hook finger over their lip when they're like talking about the food. I'm like, no, this isn't gourmet.
Like, I don't understand the thinking of that, of like, we want our actual commercial to look like the Instagram influencer commercials.
And we're paying millions upon millions of dollars for it.
Yeah,
even though it takes all like $10 to make.
Yeah, like just put that on fucking Instagram then. Whatever.
Oh, it's awful. It's awful.
But like one of the commercials that you and I were talking about the other day. We've been talking about this one for a while now.
Yeah.
But I do want to bring it up. It's for a depression medication.
Yeah.
If you speak to someone if you're feeling depressed. But there's this commercial. And it's this guy, and he's depressed. Mm-hmm. It goes into his mindscape.
Yeah, but before then, he's sitting in his garage, and there's a dollhouse beside him.
Yes.
Let's.
Well, that's what
that
was the mindscape I was talking about.
No, not
yet.
yet.
That's even before then.
That's even before then. He's just sitting in his garage, and there's a dollhouse there.
Yeah.
And then it goes into his mindscape.
And in his mindscape, right, it's mainly monochromatic. Yeah. Except for the dollhouse is pink, which makes it the focal point of the mindscape.
Yeah.
Right? And so then they talk about the drug and like how it will help you not be depressed. And then it goes back into the real world. So presumably he has now taken the drug.
Yeah. And so now he's heavily into basketball.
With his
and
daughter.
Wearing blue.
Yeah.
With his daughter. He's no longer into building dollhouses for his daughter or anything else. He's quote unquote normal.
I wonder if they're trying to say he's depressed because his daughter is no longer into quote unquote girly things and is now into basketball. But that doesn't make any sense. No. And that's not how depression works either.
That's not how depression works, no.
It's like
not medicated depression.
No. It's like the VLDL skit we saw last night about depression where it was like, have you just tried not being depressed?
Yeah,
maybe you should just smile.
Doesn't work that way.
Like that's not how depression works. Yeah. So it's like being sad isn't depression, you know? But and like we kept picking apart this commercial because I'm like, okay, so he's forgotten to, why were we showing the dollhouse if the dollhouse has nothing to do with anything? Yeah. Does he want to play with the dollhouse? Right. Let the man play with the fucking dollhouse.
Yeah, maybe he's depressed because society is like, oh, gross, he's playing with dolls.
You can't play with this pink dollhouse. Yeah. But then once he's on the medication, he's not into pink anymore. He's into blue, a manly color.
Yeah, and he's playing basketball.
But his daughter is the one playing basketball.
But
and she's in pink. So he's not even wearing the color of the team that he should be supporting. Yeah. It makes no fucking sense.
It makes no sense.
We've had a problem with this commercial for a long time now.
Yeah, that and sensivity.
Sensivity? And
if you're going to have toothpaste commercials, make sure you can pronounce sensitivity. Okay? Gum and teeth sensitivity. Not sensivity. Sensivity
I don't
in a commercial!
Maybe that is how you say it.
That is not how you say it. It is not sensivity.
I'm looking it up.
Oh my God. I should know because I love mispronouncing words and I will do it on purpose.
I just typed
like
in...
syllable, that's my favorite word.
I just typed in sensivity into Google and I got back sensitivity. You spelled it wrong. So, yeah.
See?
Yeah.
See?
So, I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, come on. You're spending millions of dollars on ads and you can't even get it correct.
Yeah. But like like you said, all the ads are for the same thing. It's for drugs.
Yep.
And it's for AI. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's all bad.
It's all bad.
And the other thing I kind of notice on a lot of these commercials too, they always portray the people as idiots.
Yeah.
Everybody's an idiot.
Yep.
I don't get it.
Hey Meta, where'd I park my car?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. You don't remember that it's in G? You can't remember that it's in G?
You need to get some wrinkles on your brain. Get off the AI. If it's destroyed your brain so much that you can't remember where you fucking parked, Chris Pratt. You know? But like, and then the other side of the commercials is the anti-AI commercials.
Oh, those are my favorite.
Those happen too, where like there's like a whole commercial where this guy's like, he's so depressed. Again, depression.
Yeah.
Is probably the depression commercials right after this, so it like all synergizes. Yeah. Where he's like depressed, where it's like lonely, and he's like getting coffee, and his like Alexa is like talking to him, and then he gets in his Uber to go wherever he's going. And it's an electric car, and they're like, "Come to our bank where there's still real people," and it's like, people hate AI, and even Chase Bank knows it, and you guys, I'm sorry, you guys invested in the wrong fucking thing.
Yeah, their fear tactics apparently worked on you. That and you want your slaves.
I think I saw a thing with Josh Johnson the other day, and he was talking about AI and why people hate it. And he's like, the problem with AI is they went after art first.
Yep.
And he's like, and art is subjective, whether you like it or not. So... But they went for art first with the promise that, and it's going to be able to cure cancer and it's going to do all this stuff. He's like, had they held off and waited for like, it can cure cancer, people would accept it a lot more.
Oh, yeah.
But they're like, instead, they went for artists and they're like, hey, we're laying everybody off and replacing you with AI. Don't you love it? Oh, and by the way, one day, maybe we'll cure cancer.
Yep.
And so there's no... And so...
Or there's billboards that specifically say AI is replacing you.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay. And you expect people to love it?
They want you to embrace it.
You want people to love this thing that's replacing them?
Yeah.
Like that is, again, advertisers, you suck. You suck.
And I think it might have been Josh Johnson who was talking about it too. It may have been something else. But they were talking about the problem with like these tech bros is they have mathematical brains and not creative, more empathetic brains. So like to them, this all makes sense. And it's like, why don't you want this thing that will replace you? We're telling you it will replace you, and we like it more, even though it's worse at your job than you are. You know, like
because it's free labor.
And they're like, I don't understand why it's not going over with the public. And it's like, you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why people don't like it.
Yeah.
And I've seen also there's a new trend now, which is 90s parenting.
Okay.
Where they're forcing back VHS tapes on kids. And it's like, if we're going to watch a movie, you have to stick it into the VCR, you have to watch all the previews, and you have to sit through the whole movie. Like, you can't be on your phone, and you can't have things like at your fingertips.
You know what? I miss all of the previews in front of movies on VHSs.
They
were always terrible movies.
Yeah.
You know, but it was just, I don't know, it's just fun. It was more engaging.
I miss stuff like from physical media. And the problem is that they've really killed a lot of physical media. Yeah. So even if like at this point you're like, I want to go back to physical media, it's like, where do you even get it?
Yeah, at our house apparently.
Yeah, hey guys, I don't even know if we should announce that publicly that we have season 1 of Supernatural. Like we might get broken into. But you'll have to find it. It's in the Room of Doom.
Yeah, we call it the Room of Doom, guys, for a reason.
You
don't want to go in there; you will die.
There are actual lethal weapons in there.
I know it is dangerous. That's why we call it the Room of Doom.
But like one thing I do miss is because you invested in something physical. You know, you would buy, say, The Mummy on DVD or Blu-ray or whatever, and you would buy it. And because that was an investment of money of $20 maybe, you watched it over and over and over again.
It's why we quote Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
I can't quote any new movies.
When I was a kid, I maybe had like 20 or 30 movies.
Yeah.
Like at all. It's
Yeah.
like, so if I wanted to watch a movie, you watch it over and over again. So you watch Star Wars all over and over, Jurassic Park. Those movies like Masters of the Universe that are in that kind of ilk. Like, yeah, there's higher brow stuff, but you don't watch those repeatedly in the same way.
Yeah.
And you don't watch terrible stuff repeatedly in the same way. You watch those middle of the road movies that are chewing gum for the eyes kind of thing. But so you'd invest the money in this particular thing, and then because you watched it over and over again, and you'd watch the special features, and you know, like I know so much about Lord of the Rings because I had the extended edition. I invested in this extended editions, and I watched
all the commentaries,
all the appendices, and I watched it with the cast commentary. I watched it with director commentary. I watched it like in all these different ways, and you just don't get that anymore.
No, you don't,
because like. You just stream it.
Movies were events.
It was an event. It was a special thing. And it's the same thing with music. It was like you would buy a CD.
Yeah. The album.
You invested $10, $15 in an album. And like Noel Gallagher says, he's like, because he's against streaming for music, obviously. For obvious reasons.
I agree with so much of what he says.
He's so crotchety. But it's also like, he's like that old man that I'm like, you're right, old man.
But you're right, old man.
But like, he's like, you could go and pay $10 for a cup of coffee that lasts 10 minutes, or you could pay $10 for an album that could change your life.
Oh, absolutely. I have purchased What's the Story Morning Glory album at least 7 times.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
So that I had it on every device. I had it originally on cassette because that's how old I am.
Yeah.
And then CDs, and then digital, and now streaming, of course. But I've had to purchase it multiple times. The CD I wore out, so I had to buy it 2 more times.
Right, exactly. So, like, I miss that feeling. The problem...
I mean, Everclear, so much for the Afterglow.
That's a great... We were talking about that the other day, and we're like, no one even talks about that album anymore, and that was such a good album.
Yeah, exactly.
The problem with capitalism is it really did eat its own tail.
Well, it destroyed art. It decided to make art business rather than creative.
Exactly. We needed a little bit of that materialism of wanting to accumulate things like Smaug. We want things.
We needed to be a dragon hoarding its goods.
That's what you wanted us to be.
But they took that.
They took it. So we don't own anything anymore. Yeah. But you still want more money.
So nobody cares.
Yeah. So you don't care about art or anything. I mean, I've been making more and more of a concerted effort to do 2 things. Listen to albums more often. Yeah. Like, don't just listen to it once. Like, listen to it a few times. Yeah. Like, I got Paul McCartney's newest album, and it's Paul McCartney, so of course. Yeah. But I've probably listened to it like 6, 7 times now. Yeah. Like, and so like to the point that I know the songs now. Like, nice. But I mean, like, I don't get that anymore. Even if I like an album, I listen to it once and then I forget about it. I forget I even have it.
I'm on the same track you are because I've been listening to the Black Keys' El Camino.
Yeah.
Like over and over again.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying just to like make that sort of a physical connection with something.
Yeah.
Rather than just stream it and it's there and it comes and it goes.
And then I used to pride myself, I probably said this on the podcast, we'll wrap it up really shortly, but like I used to pride myself that I could tell you, even if I couldn't tell you word for word a book, I could tell you exactly, like if I read a book, I was like, oh, I could tell you what that book is about. Yeah. I could tell you what that album's about. I could tell you what that movie's about. And now I'm like, I literally saw something the other day. It was like someone liked a review I did on Letterboxd. And I was like, what movie was that? Like, I had no idea. Like, I'm like, I watched that? Like part of the reason why I joined Letterboxd in the first place was to kind of keep a diary of like
what you're watching and stuff.
And like, so I could be like, oh, this is my thought about this movie or whatever. And like, I'm like, I don't remember anything.
Yeah, it sucks how bad my brain has gotten at remembering things. I mean, we talk on this podcast. You'll be like, yeah, we did that show. And I'm like, no, we didn't.
Yeah.
And I can say with 100% certainty, we did not watch that show. And I'm 100% wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like, I just don't remember it anymore. I don't retain that kind of information because it's useless to retain it. So my brain's like, I don't need this.
Because if I need to recall that, I'll just look it up again. Yeah. No big deal. Like, I'll just find it.
Or
so my brain...
I don't care. It's streaming.
Yeah. So my brain knows, like, it's available if you need it. You know, and I'm really trying to make more of a concerted effort to re-listen to things. For the longest time, my goal was and I think I've mentioned it here long ago, but like Doug Benson has the movie challenge, which you're supposed to watch a new movie every day. So 365 days a year. And so instead of watching TV or whatever, like you can easily watch like 2 episodes of a TV show.
I'm never going to remember 365 movies. Are you kidding?
But like, and they were supposed to be like, there was a percentage, like 80% of them were supposed to be movies you've never seen before.
Okay.
And for a long time, now granted, my life has changed in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
In oh so many ways.
Oh, so many ways.
But
certified soccer coach, you.
Yeah. See, like, I've been doing stuff like that. Yeah. Like, I've been doing more stuff like.
And since you're studying all sorts of physical fitness, you've helped me, so I'm excited to try the new supplement. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have a lactic acid problem, and it's for endurance athletes, and I have a really hard time suffering through the lactic acid that pools because it doesn't drain, and I've had this problem for decades. Mm-hmm. And you figured it out.
Well, I don't know if we're hoping this will help.
We're hoping it'll help. Yeah.
But like, yeah, and you can see Erin get red where she gets burnt.
Yeah.
So I haven't been watching all the TV or movies or whatever, but like, this year was the first year I was like, you know what? Or it actually started a little bit last year. I'm like, I'm gonna start watching movies I've seen before.
Okay.
A lot more of those types of movies, like the movies I like that I've only seen maybe once or twice. That I'm like, I want to watch that again. Like just for get away from the idea of like everything new. Like it doesn't always have to be a new thing. Like I can watch the same thing over and over again. I can listen to the same thing over and over again. And and I've been busy doing continuing professional development stuff.
I know I do want to watch Widow's Bay.
I do want to watch Widow's Bay.
That one looks hilarious, and it looks like something I would love.
Yeah, so I think...
Supernatural, scary, silly, kind of, and yeah, that looks hilarious. Yeah, I want to watch that. I'm not sure if I want to do it for this podcast. I think I just kind of want to watch it on my own.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely want to see that. And that and He-Man are basically the 2 things I really want to watch that's new.
Yeah.
I mean, Skinwalker's new, but it's also been around for like 8 years.
Well, that's just like a thing we watch.
That's
like
just a thing we watch, yeah.
Yeah, but like I agree with you. Like those are like the only things that I'm actually sort of
excited about. Yeah. It's been a while since I've been excited about anything.
No, I totally agree.
Entertainment-wise, anyway.
As always, IMDb has locked us out of any kind of review for the Green Hornet. I can tell you...
I'm so pissed off with that shit. Everything's behind an app or something.
I mean...
It's like, let me just look up some information. And don't have AI summarize it for me.
Oh, my God. Stop that.
Because the AI summary is always wrong.
Yeah.
It's always wrong.
It's always wrong.
It's always wrong.
I was talking to a client of mine, and I was telling her that I was going whitewater rafting. I was like, oh, for my birthday, we're going whitewater rafting, blah, blah, blah. So, and she, whatever. But then, like, it gave me a summary or something. Mm-hmm. Well, no, she responded to me, and then it was like, and then the response it gave me to give to her was like, have fun whitewater rafting. Like, you have fun. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. I wrote like 3 sentences. It wasn't very hard to tell who was a whitewater rafting person. And that was another thing I saw on Instagram the other day, a big backlash against AI, is AI basically tells people, I don't give a about you.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. I don't have time to even like give you like 2 seconds.
Even I don't remember who it was and I think it was Anthropic. One of like the CEO or something of Anthropic even said, I am not going to read your AI written email because it means you didn't care enough.
Yep.
To write an email to me.
Yep.
And that's the dude who runs Anthropic.
Yeah.
We need to be human again.
Right.
And actually like appreciate stuff again.
Well, that's why my work is taking off again.
Yeah.
It's because I've humanized everything.
Yeah.
I'm making it all about human connection, which I hate.
Yeah.
If I could throw AI at it, I would. Because I don't like dealing with humans. But I'm going out of my way to be nice and to be engaging.
Yeah.
And I'm doing it on my channel as well, which I hate. I mean, there's stuff I will absolutely block and ban, but like going out of my way to ask questions, and I hate it.
Yeah.
So I wish I could use AI for it, but no, it's that human connection that's going to get you ahead.
That right now, that's the thing that's going to set you apart. If you're the person who's overly reliant on AI for everything you do, as much as they're trying to tell you that's the way of the future,
it's really not.
But remember, the people who are telling you it's inevitable are the people who make it.
And who have a lot of money invested.
So that's like, Frosted Flakes CEO saying like, what will make you live forever?
Eating Frosted Flakes. Like, duh.
Like...
I mean, I always thought it was bathing in the blood of my enemies.
But... Yeah, like Catherine Bathory.
Yeah, I mean, she had it right.
The only little review I can see, it got 7.3 out of 10. From what I saw, I'd give it higher. I liked it.
I loved it. I had fun.
I would watch more.
I like campy silliness. I love the style. I absolutely love the style.
I love the style. I loved watching Bruce Lee do his Bruce Lee thing.
Oh, man, he's so awesome.
I didn't mind Britt Reed. He's silly, but it's like,
yeah.
I didn't have a problem with him. There's one little review I can see. It says, good but forgotten. It was remarkably tough, sophisticated, and genuinely action-packed. And I think if you got Bruce Lee...
Yeah. It's going to be action-packed.
You know,
you don't hire him just to make him stand around.
This isn't like Batman and Robin, where it's like two actors pretending to be tough.
Yeah.
This is a guy who can genuinely like do the shit.
He does it.
And like even in the brief moment he does it, it's like, whoa, that's
so
cool.
Fast.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the actor is like, I don't know, hit the elbow.
I mean, he does look kind of like a joke next to him, to be quite honest.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, he really is poor casting.
It's sad. But, oh, wow. Little trivia, too, and then we'll let you go. The first little trivia I see on IMDb here says, Van Williams became good friends with Bruce Lee and repeatedly negotiated with the show's producers to give Lee more screen time and lines.
I told you he looked open-minded.
He was woke as hell.
Oh my God. There's a certain look about dudes, that how they carry themselves. They're not afraid of people.
Yeah.
When you're open-minded, you're not afraid of people, and it shows in your presence.
Yeah. Like
that's what I mean when I say he looks open-minded. So, yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
And what's hilarious about that, to hear that he negotiated for Bruce Lee to have more screen time, when you look at the amount of episodes each of them did, Bruce Lee did 27 episodes. Van Williams did 26. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, I totally recommend Green Hornet. Go watch it. It's fun, especially if you like Batman 66. Like,
oh yeah, if you like Batman 66, you're gonna like this one.
Like this actually.
If you like the really old Captain Marvel shorts, you're gonna love this one.
This did exactly what I think a show like this should do. Where I was watching it and it's like, I want to learn more about the Green Hornet. Like, I kind of want to hear, like, more of his stories. Like, if there's comic books or whatever, I would like to read them because, like, this is kind of cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know? So, anyway, that's it for Green Hornet, and we're going to buzz off for now.
Buzz, buzz.
Love you.
Love you, bye.
I've got something that ties in even tighter.